Here's how you use Dubb Narrator with the desktop app if you want to reach out to a bunch of people on LinkedIn with a generalized video. Like we usually talk about with LinkedIn outreach, it's really nice when you can do personal stuff. We talk about the Chrome extension all the time to do that. But let's just say you wanted to pre-record a video with a message and you wanted to be able to take that video and drop it onto a number of your top prospects on LinkedIn. But the video is made in a way that it feels like you're speaking right to them. In other words, if you're reaching out to someone and it's a certain C-suite or a certain industry, you can open with a way that it sounds like you're speaking directly to them. But it's efficient because you record one video and then you can use it across multiple LinkedIn accounts. And usually this works really good where the message is really strong that all these people can relate to, and it's about that message. And this is how you would do that. You'd open the Dubb desktop app right up here at the top, like we did before. We're going to go to the quick view menu. And again, we've already recorded something. So I'm going to click on the narrator function here. Again, it's going to take me to my video library. I'm going to look in here for narrator. I'm going to find the video that I want. Let's go with this one right here. Now, this is where I'm going to change this down here, the border. I'm going to select here and I'm going to go custom right here, custom. So what that means is I am going to crop around the browser just like this. So I have a nice clean frame. I'm going to drag it here and then I'm going to drag it all the way over here. And now what I have is the ability to use a pre-recorded video that I already recorded with the teleprompter to have a clean message for a number of people across LinkedIn. I'm going to hit record here at the top, and this is what this would look like.
Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. I saw your profile over here on LinkedIn.
Now, note when I did this, I would not have said his name, obviously. I would have said, hey, this is Rob, or hey, listen, I saw this. Open with a hook. It wouldn't have been a name because it would be for a number of people. But that is what you would do. Pre-record, have it on here, hit the check mark, and now you have this video that you can send to that person on LinkedIn. That's how you use the Dubb desktop app narrator function for multiple reach out with one video across LinkedIn. Now, if you want to send it to someone on LinkedIn, this is really important. You want to be connected with that person first. If you try to send a video with the connection request, it's only going to show up as a link. They won't get that nice animated GIF. So you want to be connected first. Click message once you are. And then when that opens, you're going to see this little Dubb symbol like we saw before with Gmail right here. Click it here, integration. Come over here to the right, find your video, click insert, and then you can just tap in here, highlight the text, change it to something personal, click send, and now Ruben is going to see this nice animated GIF compared to that text stuff that you normally see. Now, the big part about, I think, a lot of stuff in sales is obviously AI. So, covering SEO like we did before. I think everybody here probably enjoys using ChatGPT, which it is. It's amazing. We have our version of our AI writer right here in the dashboard called Ira. And what we added here was a little profile feature here. And as you can see, it says basic in sales. You can have a number of these. The reason the profile feature was created because a lot like the preset landing pages, you want to speak to certain segments of your audience. So if I was in real estate or even recruiting, like if I represented employers and candidates, right, in the recruitment space, I would create a employer profile and a candidate profile. So when I do this, Ira is going to be learning about my outreach and the audience and the goals. So it will remember everything about this segment of my audience. I can even choose a preferred tone of communication because that's different. It could be different for different parts of your audience. And we also have a writing structure that can be applied to that that opens with a hook, talks about the problem, reinforces with social proof, and motivates them to take an action. So when I open up Ira, I'm like, okay, what am I working on right now? Am I working on my employer outreach or my candidate outreach? I select the one that I want. I come down here. I choose a prompt because we're all used to doing this. And then I'll say on why video is so powerful in sales. And then you just choose a length and then hit submit. And now Ira is going to remember everything about that setup that you did with the profile. And you can use this for email copy. You can even use this for scripts. And once it gives you the copy here, you can have it read back to you in an AI voice, copy it to a clipboard. You can import it to scripts, which we do all the time, and then load it into a teleprompter. You can import it to a voice video if you didn't want to be on camera, didn't want to use your voice one day. Upload a photo over here to the right, choose an AI voice over here. And then when you send this video out, the GIF would be the image and a little waveform action that would come across. It would kind of look like a futuristic kind of voicemail kind of thing. And then over here to the right are your avatars, When you select this here, it's going to open up and you can choose from a whole library of avatars that we have. You also can design your own. You can go to the top, click create, and then choose the voice right here. Takes a little bit of time to create it, but then you can download the asset. You can use them in email campaigns. It's kind of a pedestal thing, like, hey, Ava would love to speak to you. You can also use them in screen videos if you want someone to walk through something, like a document walkthrough, an educational, maybe Canvas slide. They're able to do that. Because like I used before when I was using Dubb Narrator, right? The pre-recorded version of me, I can do the same thing with Ava. So just come in here, record narrator video inside the desktop app. I'm going to find Ava now because I wrote a slightly different script for Ava. And I'm just going to put Ava on the page. So if you don't want to be on the page explaining something, or maybe it's a little more administrative, or you have a good relationship with a client and this is more supportive than anything else, it's totally up to you. You can do this, click it here, puts Ava on the page. I'm going to change my shape just like we did before. I'm going to hit record. And now Ava is going to walk through some stuff.
Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to send you this market update so you can make the best decision possible.
And you can pause and resume and do all the stuff we did before. So, a lot of cool tech that the team has done in terms of an update. And again, we have another kind of big update coming in June on a number of things. So